Hello everyone and welcome back to IdiotCraft, the Minecraft series where you, the viewer, get to tell me, a professional artist idiot, exactly what to do in this world. We made a lot of progress last week with our new animal area, and we got our enchantment area in as well, but we're still looking very plain over here at our building. So today we are going to do a little bit more building. So we have a friend somewhere down here. There he is. Yep, the wandering villager. He hasn't got very much of interest to us, but I have been doing a little bit of preparation. So just over here, oh, if I'm not walking into the walls, I have a bunch of stone, and I have some cobblestone, some mossy cobblestone, some bricks, some andesite, all sorts in here, getting ready to do some building. And we're going to be starting with our tower over here. And I'm just going to come down to the basement because actually there's some more things that I need to do to get ready for this. And that is to make some bricks. Oh, I need more coal as well. Let's grab some coal. Yes, I need bricks because I thought we'll also get the fireplace done today as well, if we can. Hopefully. Now, I said last time that we were going to do a little bit of maths when it came to building our tower, and we're doing something called forced perspective, and that is where each section as it goes up is actually slightly smaller, which gives the illusion of it being much larger than it actually is. I think the best way to do this is actually let's do some building. Let's get everything set out, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so here is a very simple example of what I mean. So here we have two sections of this one wall. The bottom section here is actually 12 blocks high, and the top section is only 10 blocks high. But because of the direction that we're looking at it and the perspective, they look the same size, and it actually makes it look taller without actually being taller. In fact, let's go one further than this. We'll put in the next layer of the building as well. I need more scaffolding. Ugh, what did we ever do before scaffolding? It was all just dirt, wasn't it? Right, let me just come over here. We're starting to go dark. Let's have a look from here. And now, can you see we've got these sections up here? So actually the next section is only 8 blocks high. The next section above that is only 6 blocks high. So the one at the top is half the size of this one at the bottom. But we get the illusion that it's a much taller building. Let's go and have a sleep. Get through the night so we've got no monsters. And then we've got some more building to do. Got a little bit of scaffolding left up there. But this is just for example. I will be using these stone bricks. But actually, these bits of wall here are going to be using stone wall instead to give some more depth to the building. And these sections in the middle are going to be filled with a mixture of stone bricks, tough, mossy, cobblestone, but primarily stone. So I'm going to go ahead and start filling in some of these walls and getting, there we go, some tough, andesite, mossy, cobble. Getting some of the walls in first. I think I'm going to go level by level, and I'll show you what each level is going to look like. Okay, so I'd like to say that was quick, but actually it takes quite a while to build these little sections. So just to show you, this is the first little bit that we've got in for the tower. This is the very lowest section. If we come down here, There we go. That's looking rather nice. We need to go up to the next section now. Yeah, this is going to take a while. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to get all of the foundation for the tower in, all of the walls, and I'll come back once I've got all of that done, and we can do a little bit of texturing. Let's start to turn this tower into something a little bit more than just a big block of random stone. Pow! Just like that, we now have a very large tower. I have been tearing through stone on this. Let's come inside and I will show you what I've done. I've got a few floors in as well. That's because we want to be doing some building inside. But yeah, so we've got the first floor here, and then we go up, and we've got another floor. There we go, and we keep going up. We got another floor, and then we keep going up, and we're finally at the very tippy top on the roof. And look at that view. Isn't that lovely? I feel like I need to get some shaders and things, and you know, the things that make it look really pretty and lovely. I might have to look into doing some of those. Let's go all the way down, because I think I need to sleep. There we go, scaffolding. So, whilst I have been building this, I have, when I remember, been coming down into my basement, all the way down here, and cooking up more bricks. Let's just pop those in there, get a few more going, because I'm going to need lots of bricks to do my chimney, I think. There we go. But my pickaxe is nearly broken, so I'm going to have to make a new one quickly, just so I can get to showing you what the next part is. So I'm just taking out the clay that I put in there, because actually I need to smelt some glass. So there we go, I've got some sand in there right now. So let's go up and I'll show you why we need the glass, because obviously we've got a lovely tower, no windows. So on these flat walls here, we're going to pop in some windows. Let's see, how many blocks is it going to last? Will it do 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just. There we go. And I'm going to do that on all of these. Well, all except this one here, because actually that is the wall line for out here. So, yeah, can't do it on this one, but we can definitely do the next level up. So let's go up to the next level. I'm going to do the same again, but here our windows are going to be 4 tall. And we're going to go up another level. And in this one, our windows are going to be, have you guessed it? Yep, 3 tall. And then finally, our top level. There we go. Our windows are going to be 2 tall. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because the windows are all the same shape. They're all the same width. But by changing the height of them and making them smaller as we go up, it again reinforces that illusion that the building is actually taller than it is. If we go down while we're waiting for the glass to smelt, it's also going to let some light in here, which, let's face it, we're going to need. But let's go all the way down. If we look from the outside, you should see what I mean. There we go. It just adds a little bit more depth to it and makes it look a little bit taller than it actually is. Obviously, we're going to need to put some glass in there, so let's go down and see how our glass is doing. In fact, can I sleep yet? This rain it's bugging me. Well, that worked out nicely. I've got a whole stack of glass panes. Let's start popping these in whilst the rain is still pelting down. I might in the future swap these out for different coloured glass, but right now I don't have all of the dyes that I would need. That is something I'm going to do in the future. I need to go out and find all the flowers and whatnot and get all of the dyes that we need. No, I'm actually going to make this top layer into 3 tall windows, but bring it down rather than up. It will still give that illusion of being taller than it actually is, but I think the distance between the 2 and the 3 is much bigger than obviously 3 and 4 and 4 and 5. So I think this is going to look a little bit nicer. I think once I've got the rest of the glass, I might cap off that bit at the top there with a bit of a sunroof, a bit of a skylight, just have some glass blocks up there and finish that off. Let's go and look at what we look like with the 2 tall windows at the top. Oh yes, yeah, there we go. I love it. I'm really loving it. Right, Okay, I've got 25 glass blocks. I think the gap at the top is 5 by 5, so that would be 25. Look at that, fast maths. Oh, it's getting dark. Once again, let's go and sleep and hopefully get rid of this rain. Oh, huzzah, look at that. The rain has stopped. Right, now then, let's go up and cap off this roof section. Give ourselves a nice skylight. Should keep it nice and bright in here as well, hopefully. We've got lots of windows, but we do definitely need to get some lighting in here. That'll be a job for the future when we do more interior stuff, but right now we've got lots of exterior that needs sorting. So let's get all of that done first. Is it 5 by 5? Look at how thick it actually is. Well, that, my friends, is a stroke of luck. Exactly the right amount. Look at that. Well, I might need some crenellations or something on the top of this tower, you know. Make it look a little bit more castly. I feel like the story of the tower is that this was here first and then the house was been built around it. So I think that's the vibe I'm going to go for. Speaking of the house, I want to get my fireplace in. I think what I might do is go ahead and get something, just a placeholder block. What have I got in here? I've got plenty of cobblestone. Let's get some cobblestone out. I've got more downstairs as well. And I think I'm going to actually start framing out the house itself. Have I got more terracotta? Terracotta might be nice. Yeah, maybe that'll work instead. Let's get rid of all of this scaffolding here because we've got a lot of it hanging around. And let's make it look a little bit less like a building site and a little bit more like a building. Okay, so this bit of building over here, I think we're going to go 5 high. Let's have a look how that feels. Yeah, that feels good. Okay, so we're starting to get a bit of a feel for the actual house now. So we've got this room over here. This section here I want to be much taller. So we've got 5 there. I think we might go 9 tall maybe. Let's actually use an appropriate tool. There we go. Okay, now if we take a look at that, the tower looks a little bit more in proportion with the rest of the building. So this is just the framework. It's probably not going to be cobblestone. I'll swap it out for something else. Let's go and see how our bricks are doing because I'd like to get started on this fireplace if I can. Got a few more here. Let's take out what we've got. Let's put away a load of this cobblestone as well. Okie dokie, that is 4 stacks of bricks. We've got another stack of clay in there smelting. I'm pretty sure bricks are a 4x4 to turn it into a... Yeah, there we go. Into brick block. I still don't think this is going to be enough for what I need, but that's fine. I'll go out and just dig up some more clay if I have to. Oh dear, it's very much nighttime and I didn't realise. Let's see if we can quickly sleep without this zombie getting us. Oh, it's going to be very close. Please don't hit me out of the bed. Oh, damn you. Damn you. Pickaxe you to death now. Beast. Right, now let's try that again. Okay, I should probably start carrying a a clock with me so I actually know what's happening. Right, let's get started on this fireplace. Welcome back to, well, my basement, where you might notice a couple of changes. First and foremost, I have put up loads of these glowberries. So these glowberries are great. In fact, let me get some bone meal. Here we go. I'll just pop that there. Now, if I come over and I bone meal one of these bits that hasn't got a berry on it, I get a berry. And if I click, I get the berry from it. And if I take that berry and then click under, say, this one here, it extends that vine and it lets off light as well. So natural light, also a bit of a natural barrier to the section where our tower is as well. So I'm making this a little bit more overgrown in here. And yeah, just added a little bit there. I have added trapdoors here so we don't get any mobs coming up, and trapdoors here so we don't get any mobs coming down whilst we're working. I've also, you might have seen, put an iron door here with a button and some stairs. So that's under our tower. Get a little sneak peek of what I've been doing over there. If we go back in, and then let's go upstairs. I have had to collect so much clay for bricks for this fireplace and chimney. Look at that. So if I come over here so we can see the top of it a little bit better, and you'll see I've been doing a lot of framing out for the building as well. But there we go. Look at that. Look at the top of that. So I've just used pots. I didn't realize if you crouch and click on the top of a pot, they stack and they make actually a really nice pattern. It kind of looks like what I wanted, which is posts to go down here with some walls in between. So I think I might play with that a little bit more. You can see I've been playing with roof shape as well. So I've actually got the roof line in for this section of the building and the roof line in for this section of the building. And you can see now how different those two heights are. And it really just gives some variety to the building. Also added 2 iron doors and a pressure plate here so I can head on in, head on out automatically, and it's going to keep me nice and safe. I think the iron one keeps you nice and safe. I've been adding a few glowberries in here. I think I'll add some further up as well as I'm going, because yeah, they're a nice natural light to have, and I want some other things in there, some hanging torches and all that kind of stuff. But we have made a lot of progress today. I think what I should probably do, let's go jump in the boat and have a look at what this all looks like from a bit of a distance. See what it looks like from the other side of the land over there. See how our skyline is looking with our new tower in. Have noticed the base of it blends pretty seamlessly. It's just a change of colour. So I might come back and just flesh that out a little bit more underneath. But then let's go for a little bit of a paddle. I've dug out a lot of clay around here. There's also a lot more cooking back at the base. I might have to do some kind of automatic smelter because it's a bit of a chore going backwards and forwards. But hey, look at that. Let's jump up on the land and have a look from over here as well, shall we? So from where our animals are, yeah, look, you can see our chimney, you can see the tower, which is looking nice and imposing and very tall. You can see some of the house there as well. Hello, chickens. I'm going to come and collect all of your eggs. You'll see I've been doing a little bit of breeding off camera, so we have more chickens. We have some more pigs and more sheep. I need to come over here at some point and actually, I brought one of the dogs over as well. Actually flesh this out a little bit more, make a little bit more use of the space that we've got. We've got more cows over there. So I am thinking from this direction, I think the tower needs something on top, whether that's going to be like a roof or crenellations or a spire or maybe like a domed glass roof. Who knows? It definitely needs something. And I like the view of the building from here. I like the different levels that we're seeing. Yeah, it's like a beacon home, isn't it? It's really nice. I've also done a little bit of work in the cave down here as well. Should we have a little bit of a row in? So I've now got some stalagmites and stalactites in here just to make it a little bit more of a natural cave. Maybe some glowberries down here as well and drip leaves and all that kind of stuff. So there we go. As we come up, you get just a chimney peeking out over the top of the roof there. It's looking wonderful. I have made no decisions about what materials I want the house to actually be built from yet. And I do feel like we're going to have to do a bit of landscaping around here. Perhaps take this hill back a little bit more. Maybe flatten the land over here a little bit as well and stretch out. Because we are going to be adding to this. Oh yes, there will be more building going on. Don't you worry. I really do need to get automatic smelters. So I've not built one of those for a very long time. And I have to decide where I'm going to put that. But I think what we should do is go to the very tippy top of the roof of the tower to sign off. We'll have a little bit of a fly around and see what we've been doing and get a really good view of how everything is looking so far. So let's have a little bit of a fly around and see where we are. I think this is looking amazing with the mountain in the background, just nestled on this little cliff here. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I really do need to decide what materials I'm going to build the actual house from, and I'm open to suggestions, just like your suggestions on what I should be doing each episode. And the comments were for me to do more building this episode, which I'm absolutely fine with. But leave a comment down below. Tell me what materials you think I should build the house from, what colours I should use. Tell me what you would like me to do in next episode. If you want to give me a challenge, that's absolutely fine. If you want to be nice to me, that's fine as well. But this has been a very build heavy episode, so for now, as always, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and until next time, goodbye.